there you go. Oh, they're out 7 years later. What the fuck happened there?
If that was the case, if life actually did mean life, what was the? I don't mean it like this, but what's the point in giving him 5 life?
I think it's to show that it's the justice for each person.
Yeah.
You've got your justice, you've got your justice, you've got justice. So even if maybe, you never know, something might come across in a case where one piece of evidence might stop something from happening.
I get what you mean.
And then it's like, oh, well, actually,
there's no way around it. You've got to be fucked,
so like,
basically.
imagine you've got 5 victims, you get life for just one of them, and then something comes about in the future which might, cast a shadow on that case. You get out, you've not been convicted for the other 4 killings. I'm guessing that's the way it is.
It makes sense. Logical.
Yeah, it does in my head.
Yeah.
He was charged with the murders of all 5 men, sentenced to me in life. You'll be happy to know that I looked it up and Colin died on February 21st, 2012.
Good.
So, he did literally spend the rest of his life in prison. Because he's a dick. I wrote a little sort of wrap me up thing, because I always like little wrap me up things.
Yeah, you do.
So, here we go. I was careful with this one as well, because I wanted to really summarise how I felt about this guy. Colin Ireland is a small-time criminal who blamed the numerous failings of his own life on everybody else but himself. He sought out fame, notoriety, and purpose in causing nothing but hurt and misery to those men whose lives were destined to be more than his. But even after all that time and effort, all that Colin found was a jail cell. And that, my friends, is the story of Colin Ireland, a.k.a. the Gay Slayer.
That was a good wrap up, that one.
Did you like that?
I did like that, actually.
There was a bit of anger in me when I was writing it. So I was like, you know what, this dude wanted fucking fame and to be this praised as this fucking thing? No. He was a small-time criminal. Small-time. What a dick. I hope him and Nielsen are having a good time in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope they're burning in pits right next to each other. Fucking bitches. Bitches. Seems like such a pussy insult to call someone. You bitch. As normal, whenever we do these podcasts, we want to give our condolences to the family and friends of each and every one of the victims here. These guys' lives were cut far too short. They all look and seem like they would have been amazing guys. I would have loved to have had a little beverage with each and every one of them. Shout out to the hero of this story, in my eyes, clearly. Detective Superintendent
Definitely.
Ken John.
Definitely.
Even though the police, I don't know, I wasn't around at that time, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but from everything I can see, the police were very incompetent-ish up until that point. But this guy got the rearing gear, and he sort of, he brought him to justice. Because who knows how many other people he would have killed if that was the case. And as we like to do with all the monsters we talk about here, we'd like to say a big fuck you to Colin Ireland. So, Colin Ireland, what a good guy. What do you think? No.
Bit of a wanker.
Yes, a bit of a wanker. A huge wanker.
Well, a huge wanker.
Let us know what you guys thought about this particular case on our Twitter at MurderlandPod, and also if you want to see any of the images that we've been referencing, or if you want to suggest other future cases to us, or if you just want to have a bit of a discussion with us, check us out on our Facebook page. It's Adventures in MRDR Land. Also, if you're listening on iTunes, because I know you might be listening on SoundCloud or the Spreaker app, whatever. If you're listening on iTunes, please do us a huge big favour. Give us a rating on iTunes, and if you could just leave like a little comment or something, that would be super
fun.
awesome. Again, like I said in the last thing, iTunes apparently is kind of like an algorithm, same as YouTube is. So the more comments and interactions we get, the more things, the higher up in the iTunes charts we'll get. So the more people can join our little Murderland fam. But also, apart from that, we do want to hear from you guys, because we are not professional podcasters by any means. We want to hear the feedback. We want to be pulled up on the stupid shit, you might say. And we want to make this thing, whatever this thing is that we're doing, the best thing that we can.
Can be.
And we can't do that without
your help.
Without your help, totally. Alan, any last words? No? Good?
No.
You fine?
Pretty good.
Okay, well, that's podcast number 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, I have been Mike James.
And I've been Alan.
And you can join us next week for more adventures in Murderland. Goodbye.
Bye.